everyone, Day here bringing you another episode in my GNOSIA Let's Play. So today's is going to be the start of a new game. And yeah, I guess it's been a long time since I actually started off fresh. I actually forgot that you get to actually assign 5 points immediately towards something. I think I'm going to push 2 in stealth and 3 in charm. And then I'm going to choose... Green is my favorite color, so I'm picking green. I think last time I had light blue or something. As far as the name goes, I'm so used to Dessa, it's just... I might as well just say Dessa. It doesn't really make a difference. It is my name, and therefore I shall choose it. Once you've input everything, press start. Bon voyage. Okay, yeah. All my points are utilized. That's okay with me. I remember this, and I remember there was no way I was able to finish that. I'm not even going to try again. However, I do want to reread that. I'm probably going to try to reread that afterwards. Understand? So, as far as I know, this particular Setsu is the one from the ending. You know, just the one from the ending, basically. Interesting. Press the A button to proceed. It's all things I know. Got it. I don't get it. Slept through film. That feels new. That pretty much feels new. I'm going to choose that. You complained that Setsu falling asleep while watching the movie was rather rude to Shigemichi, who was having fun watching it. Okay, game. Who are the developers? I literally need names and faces of the developers now. I truly do. I need names and faces of developers. This game. Huh? What? What? Really? Seriously, Dessa? You're gonna chew me out for that now? Oh my god. I see what you mean by me starting over. I thought it was gonna be a little bit further down. I don't know why I thought that. This makes sense, everything considered. It really does. It's like infinity. It's like an infinity loop. Like, it starts here for one person, then it starts there for the other one, but it all converges at some point. Wait a second. I'm confused. Sorry. Because basically, I'm the Dessa who was taken out of the last loop. Like, I didn't see anything happening. I didn't know anything about whatever was. I wasn't even awake. This Dessa was not awake. Just now, my key. It unlocked the final special item about you, Dessa. It says you've carried over consciousness from another dimension. So you really are Dessa then, Dessa. But why come here? You had no reason to come here, did you? To see you, to help you. 2 very different things, truly. Which option to choose? To see you, to help you. Like, to help you, it just sounds like we're going to try to finish this doggone game and we're both getting out of here. Like, that's how I see to help you. To see you also sounds nice. Like, it truly does sound like we missed you. We wanted to see you. But which one do I choose? Which one do I wish to choose, rather? To help you, to see you. I'm gonna say to see you. You reply that you came here to see Setsu once more. So is this my final gift? My silver key just filled up with the final piece of information about you, Dessa. I don't think I'll be able to see you again in the next loop, so let's end it here in this world. Here where I was able to see you one more time. I guess I should have pressed to help you. Do you remember anything about this loop? I haven't given you the key, but you've experienced that, haven't you? In the first loop, first Reikio went into cold sleep, and the next morning Gina was gone. Yes, that I do remember, because then it was just me, Setsu, and SQ left, and obviously knowing that SQ was box art, I think that's what my logic was. I was like, since SQ is box art, I'm voting for SQ because SQ is obviously always going to be a bad person. Obviously that was the right way, but for very different reasons than I gave. It was like no logic behind what I said. And then yes, SQ was GNOSIA, right? Yes, SQ. That means this time, chances of her being GNOSIA are high. Okay, let's go to the main console. We'll finish this during the discussion. Oh my gosh! Even the beginning of the game is new! It's like, okay, so if you've ever played an RPG where it's like, after you finish, you beat the final boss and all that kind of stuff, you finish the game and it's like, new game plus. And yeah, sure, some things change, but overall, for the most part, I think the story remains largely the same. This is already starting off like, we know that you already have this information. We know that you've already been through all this. So I guess instead of like having your swords and weapons and all other stuff you probably really shouldn't have at the very beginning of an RPG when you just manifested, it's kind of like information that you have, which I guess kind of plays hand in hand. It's just something that I thought of. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm on a tangent right now. I was just thinking about it. I've been relying on you too much. This time, let me handle it. Okay. You are a soldier. If you want to handle it, I will let you handle it. I've learned a lot from all these loops myself. Let me show you what I can do. You asked Setsu how the discussion will work out. In this loop, there is someone who's been affected by the GNOSIA. I plan on making sure everyone survives. Which means we have to target SQ immediately, right? It's only one. I'm going to end this loop without a single casualty. So just watch, Dessa. You can't do it by yourself, Setsu. In this kind of game, wow. Just thinking back to I'm trying to really like truly think back to how I felt that very first loop, that very first day. The game was truly magical at that point. It's like you have like no information, kind of like the actual character didn't have any information. You don't know who these people are. You're new to the game. You're looking and analyzing things. You're like, I don't know really what I'm doing here. I don't understand what's going on here. Masterpiece, just masterpiece. You're late. So have we decided that Dessa is the GNOSIA yet, or what? You know, stuff like that like totally makes me think Reikio is super sketchy. Setsu, is Dessa alright? Yeah, don't worry about Dessa. The memories from before came back. I see. Now listen, that actually means more than what everyone here probably even realizes. Now listen, I'm going to explain things now. Everything. Oh boy. Okay, so I can't actually read any crew data yet. Let's get this out of the way first. SQ is the GNOSIA. Okay, here's where it's gonna get really interesting. What if SQ is not the GNOSIA? I don't know for sure if that's how the game will play out, but it's just funny that we're definitely assuming that even though each loop was different, we're assuming that in this particular loop, just because this is day one, SQ has to be the GNOSIA. I wonder if that's gonna backfire on us. What? But like, why me? Because I know it's you. I don't need a discussion for that. Setsu! So I'm assuming you have some sort of evidence, right? Well, where is it? You were just going to... Well, I guess I lost my memory, so you were suspecting that off of that basis. It's not really evidence, though, so I don't know. Evidence is right here. Ooh, Reikio knows about that, don't you? The silver key. I see. So you've experienced this before, you're saying. What does that mean? Oh, poor Gina. Gina's like the only one here that's like literally out of the loop. It would be hilarious if Gina is like the GNOSIA. I'll crack up. The silver key is a kind of living organism. It feeds on me. The person it feeds on relives the same time period over and over again until the silver key is full. So you know for a fact that right now SQ is GNOSIA, right? So let me get this straight. Until it's full, there has to be a way to like fill it up, right? In which case the loop should just automatically end. Like it just feels like before we didn't actually have to fill up the key. It was more like we just ended up in day 0 and Setsu was like, you stay here and I'm going to take this other version of you and we're just going to start over together. Exactly. See, Gina. Hold up one sec. This is like not even how this is supposed to work. Yeah, we're breaking all the rules right now. Like, we totally don't even know if this is like true. Maybe like Setsu and Reikio are like in cahoots. Even if that were true, the results would be the same, SQ. Me, Reikio, and Dessa. If we vote, the 3 of us will likely vote for you. So, SQ, if you are infected by the GNOSIA, I mean, I know for a fact that you are, but there's nothing you can do. SQ looks pissed. SQ is so pissed. Oh, I want the crew data. Let me read the crew data. So we've reached a conclusion. Let's hurry up and start the vote. No. Wait. I have no intention of putting SQ into co-sleep. No, I love how the music just softened. That's so cool. You asked whom Setsu plans on sending off to code sleep. I'm not after the person named SQ. Isn't that right? Manan? What? That's the first time we're even hearing about this name. Oh my gosh. What? Who is Manan the mom? The mom's name? Yeah, because the mom was more so the GNOSIA version of SQ for some reason. I remember that, but why does Setsu have a name? Okay. Oh my god. Dude, this game is gonna have me cry again just because of how good it's written. Wow. So we still get more information on SQ. Manan. What? Huh? So you like found that out too, huh? Yes. I've learned a thing or two from all my loops. I learned nothing, apparently. When you said you were going to handle this, dog it, you definitely handled it. I don't have anything to say. That is what I have to say. Manan? Like, wait. You asked Setsu who Manan is. Or Manan. I'm not really 100% sure there. Yeah, SQ is actually an identifier for her mother's, Manan's, personality transplant body. She calls herself SQ, but her real name, the name of this consciousness, is Manan. Yup, I'm SQ's mom, Manan. Personality transplant? I've heard of cyberization, but actually transplanting a person's consciousness to another body? Yup, it's not just me, there are like a few others too. You gotta like use your own kids for DNA reasons. And if it gets too well known, it's like bad for business, So a parent steals their child's body? Oh yeah, I forgot about Gina and her mom. Wait, this is not happening. It didn't happen to Gina, right? There's no way. Gina is too nice. Like, I mean, for the most part, overall, Gina's character is just nice. But Manon, your transplant is incomplete, isn't it? What are you, like, trying to say? Are we going to, like, try to shoot Manon's personality out of the body? And give SQ, like, full control? What? When you attempted the transplant, there was a strong resistance, right? SQ fighting back. Wow, you know, like, lots of stuff, huh? Anyways, yeah, but, like, so? That resistance was SQ. I just watched the 7 Deadly Sins. I know this is like kind of a little bit unrelated, but it is related in the fact that maybe you guys watched it and I might be spoilers, so I'm gonna shut up there. But something similar happened. That resistance was SQ, the true owner of that body. She was trying to fight back. Oh, maybe, but like, what does that have to do with anything, Setsu? Like, what does it have to do with you not trying to send me off to co-sleep? What does that mean exactly? Like, come on, even you could fill in the blanks. Listen, Manon. The music's fading out again. I've met SQ many times before. Not you, but the real SQ. Oh my god! I love this game! There's something I figured out while repeating this loop. SQ is only Manon when she's affected by the GNOSIA. The music change up. Yes, that's true. I just don't truly know. Did Setsu figure out a way just to get rid of the GNOSIA in general? Like, I don't really fully know what's going on here. What? Because as far as I know, SQ is the only person with the personality change. It only happens, the Manon, like as Setsu just said, only happens when SQ is Manon. That in GNOSIA form, Manon is in SQ's body. I don't think that we get that kind of personality change in anyone else on the ship. At least so it's like, it kind of like brings about, maybe I still don't fully understand what GNOSIA is what I'm getting at. I love how the name card is red, like we know this for sure. This is getting interesting. So Setsu, you set up a trap for this? SQ or Manon or whatever? I'm just having fun with it. I don't even mind. Admitting that she is Manon is the same as admitting to being GNOSIA. Nice work, Setsu. I commend you. Ooh, yeah. Good point. That's why it turned red. Okay, I get you. I get it. You tell Manon that it's clear she's GNOSIA and to think about what she's done. Oh, that expression! I feel like that's different. You like totally got me. We can't do, or she can't do anything to us. Well, it's time to pay the piper. Well, I was wondering where all this was going, but like, you know what? I'm happy that it's going in this direction now. Yes, but plan on settling this without using co-sleep. Yeah, that's what I've been stuck on. Like, yeah, sure, I already realized everything else. It's just... Wait, what? Oh my god, are you gonna like overlook this or whatever? Do I get to like live to see another day or whatever and kill one of you off? Is that what you're telling me? Because you'll be the first to go, Setsu. Yes, but on a few conditions. Conditions. You asked Setsu what these conditions were. First, Manon is going to have to leave. Get out from SQ's body. There are a lot of different expressions in this and I'm living for it. But that means, yes, she'll be transplanted into a different body. You make it sound like super simple, but is there even like a body good enough for me on this ship? I mean, come on. It took me years to get this body. Lots of perfected years. There is a body without a consciousness. Do you know whom I'm referring to? The me inside of the box or whatever it was. It wasn't a coffin. Oh, right, Kakrushka! How did I forget? Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, there's 2 Kukrushkas. A body without a consciousness. Do you mean? But Jonas and Kukrushka aren't even on the ship at this point. A body without a consciousness. Do you mean Kukrushka? That's why I didn't think of it. Levi, could you open container 1375 in a hangar? We went through this before. Isn't Levi just gonna say, oh, but he's not here? That also goes in line, like the captain isn't here. I'm sorry, the hangar has been locked on the captain's authority. Jonas isn't here, Levi. Also, I'm a soldier. I have the authority to inspect cargo. However, the ship is currently under a state of emergency. Have you been listening to what's happening? The GNOSIA threat has been contained. Listen, Levi. No, Stella. Oh my gosh, I love this. Wow, everything. Wait, what is this gonna literally? Is this like literally the epilogue right here? Everything is just like falling into place. Listen, Levi, no, Stella. I really need you to open it. You called me Stella. I'm still going with the robot voice here because it's not like official or anything. Yes, please, Stella. Hehe. All right, then. I understand. Shall I bring the contents of the container here? Oh my gosh, this is so good. Yes, please, and thank you. This is probably literally about to be my favorite game ever. It's just too good. I don't really get where this is going. Now Raquel is like, wait a second. This is now okay. At first you had me after you explained the key and all that. I understand that much, but Stella's, containers, Kukrushkas. Now you completely lost me. Sorry, just wait a little while. It'll be easier to explain if I show you. Gina, what are you thinking? Because it's like out of all of this, Gina is the one with the least amount of information. Wait. Ah, here it is. That is the creepiest thing. I refuse to say it's not. Yeah, whoever. I need artist names. I need developer names. I need writers' names. Like everyone's names. I need them all. Like the blank expression look is phenomenal. It really is. It's Kukrushka, but she doesn't seem as lively as usual. She looks like a mannequin. Yeah, she really does. They did a great job. A doll? Yes, she's an automatic doll named Kukrushka. She doesn't have the ability to speak, but she moves like a human. Oh my god, are you seriously like telling me to get into this doll right now? Like for reals? Manon, you're like 1,765 years old. Can you like not speak this way? I'm joking. Apparently Setsu's not joking though. I wouldn't joke about something like this. Transplanting consciousness into a doll is an interesting idea, but is it even possible? Oh well, actually. So you know then that Kukrushka is capable of containing a consciousness. But for what purpose? If we get Manon out of SQ's body, the real SQ may be able to come back. Huh? This is... I'm not going to say it again. You all know how I feel. At least I hope that's what will happen. If it's at all possible. I want to at least try. But like, listen, Kay. You make it sound all simple, but like, consciousness is like super delicate. So like, I've been doing this for hundreds of years. So I have like what you would call experience. And like, Setsu, you being a soldier, I just like don't want anything to go wrong. Because I like love myself and all, which is why I put my consciousness in my own daughter's body. So yeah. I mean, this doll looks like it's well made or whatever, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna like get all messed up and stuff. Manon, it'll be fine. However much Manon may be corrupted or broken down, while some may be happy about that, no one will lose any sleep. Therefore, it will be fine. Oh boy, Gina's true colors coming through. OMG. Oh my goodness. Give Gina some personality in this. I love it. As they say, sick burn, Gina. You'd be fine too, Reikyo. Hey, come on. And besides, I'd like to meet her, the real SQ. Setsu, what is SQ like? Oh, well, she's a liar and self-centered and a coward. Huh? She sounds like garbage. Oh my god. It's made even more hilarious simply because it's Reikyo saying this. It's made totally all the more hilarious because Reikyo's the one saying it. She sounds like garbage. She sucks. Oh, it doesn't get any better. You nodded agreeing that SQ does indeed suck. But still, I want to see her again. Okay. Gina's like, you know what? Manon, SQ, maybe they both just need to get tossed out of the air. Let's just toss them out of the ship. Keepin' listening. What? That's a total typo. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say keep on listening, but for whatever reason the O just didn't never get translated there. Okay, so like, if I get into this doll, you'll forget all about this. No, there's one more condition. Manon is going to leave this world. This world? By leaving this world, I mean, I want to get rid of the silver key. To do this, after opening the door, someone has to go through to the other side and remove the key. That's right. I see you've done your homework. And so, Manon, I want you to go through the door for me. If you go through the door, my key will be gone, and this ship will be free of GNOSIA infection, and you will become free yourself. So, like, where does this door go? To hell. I don't know. All I can say is to a different universe. Oh, so it's like luck of the draw or whatever? You want me to literally put my hand in the fate of cards or something, Setsu? But the silver key craves human information, so I'm sure you'll be at least be sent somewhere with other people around. So like, I get kicked out of this body and this universe? These penalties are like pretty stiff. Then how about you shut up and freeze? Either way, we'll be rid of the GNOSIA. That's fine with me. I mean, that like sucks too. It's not at all bad, Manon. You'll obtain the silver key. You could turn back time as many times as you like with this power. Unlike me, that's actually something you like, isn't it? You wouldn't have to transplant your consciousness either. You can become immortal. Holy cow, Setsu, you're selling this right now. You're totally selling this. Oh, okay. So that's how you're gonna like reel me in, huh? Okay. In that case, I'll like totally do it. Manon, looks like you finally done the math, huh? Shut up, Glees Bougie. I'm gonna like transfer over now. Help me out, okay? Bougie! So like, somebody bring that doll over here. I'll go set up the medical room. Alright, I'll bring it over. So that's about it. Glad it worked out. In the loops up till now, you took the lead, right, Dessa? So this time, I wanted to take charge. Dessa, I kept showing you nothing but my weak side, so I wanted you to see me getting things done for a change. Well, Setsu, I'll say this much. In every loop up until now, I was not the one taking charge. It will be everyone else on the ship starting off the proceedings, in my opinion. I was dead by that point, apparently. Like, I wasn't even supposed to exist in every loop up until then, so yeah. But I am very impressed, Setsu. You really did take in all the information. You had your homework presented in APA format, bullet pointed, everything. It was just perfect. What do you think, Dessa? You think I did pretty well? You did well. You did okay. You replied that Setsu absolutely nailed it. Really? Good. Yeah, I wanted to show you what I could do, Dessa. That I'd become stronger. That I'd be okay. Dessa? Let's go, Dessa. Let's open the door. Manon. I really don't like how the line seems to be making it seem as if Kakrushka is the one doing the speaking right now. Manon? Kakrushka looks over. I truly hope that this whole time it wasn't Manon. No, there's no way. Was it Manon doing the killing? This is getting ridiculous. I'm not going to do any more thinking. Once you go through this door, you'll come out in a different universe. This is where we say goodbye. So what? She seems to say as she looks at Setsu. But at some point you'll see us again. I don't know when that would be for you. It could be several decades or several centuries later. But when we meet again, it'll be under better conditions. Hearing this, Kakrushka simply smiles quietly. Yeah, it was totally her this whole time, wasn't it? That explains so much. It truly does. Now preparing for warp. Dessa, Setsu, please return to your rooms. No, we're fine here. Understood. Then please at least lie down when we warp. Okay, thank you, Stella. You're welcome. Oh, SQ has just regained consciousness. Gina is with her now. Oh, good. I'm glad it worked. So now it really is going to end. We can finally continue to live here in this universe. Dessa, when I went through the door before, I had prepared myself. I thought I'd never see you again, Dessa. In universe without Dessa. I thought I'd continue to loop without you. I was sure that's how it would turn out. And I was okay with that. But Dessa, you came back to see me again. You saved me. You ended my loop. Now I understand what Yuriko had said. You're an irregular after all. An irregular existence born in a universe twisted by the Silver Key. An anomaly that came back to this world just once. For me. Next time, I'm sure we'll end up parting ways for good. Beginning warp countdown. Well, it's time. Let's lay down, Dessa. 10, 9, Dessa. 6. I'm right here, and you're right there. 4. This music, it always touches me. That's good enough, so. 1. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for playing. They're literally trying to shed tears out of my eyes right now. They really are. There's Setsu! Oh my goodness. Now it's completed. There we go. That explains the gap. I'm such a spuzz sometimes. Like, I didn't even think about that. Like, it was literally a gap right there just for Setsu to eventually fill in the spaces. I just want to thank the creators once again for creating such a phenomenal game. Like, it had a little bit of everything, and it brought the game to life in ways I didn't even think would be possible. When I first got this game, and well, actually when I first saw the game on the trailer, think it was a Nintendo, obviously I think it was definitely a Nintendo Direct. And I saw this, and it just explained to you how you will be able to like try to figure out who the GNOSIA is and just eliminate them. And that's pretty much all you got. Like, you saw different characters. I believe SQ was definitely one of them, and you're just like, okay, so we just gotta figure out who the GNOSIA is, which is obviously a bad person on the ship, and we just gotta try to eliminate them. But when you actually play the game for the first time and you get a glimpse of a few of the characters, you get the Gina, SQ, Reikio, Setsu, and yourself, and you're just playing the game. Levi shows you a little bit around the ship and stuff. It's a lot different once you get to like the end of the tutorial. You meet all the characters individually along the way, and then the true adventure begins, where you learn more about each character on the ship. You learn about everyone. They all have their own journey. They all have their own stories. They all have their own reasons for even being on the ship in the first place. And they're so fleshed out. There's so much more to each character than just weird placements. Like, you know, just placement characters just so that we could just try to eliminate them. No. They have full stories, full ideas, full reasons for existence. Their personalities are all different from each other. It's just a really beautiful game. And I do see that there are credit screens. And yeah, it's so good. It really is just so good. I appreciate everything about it. But I suppose for this episode, I will end it here. I guess next time I will start a new game again. But this time I'm just more so gonna try to get things I didn't unlock before that you can unlock. Like, I believe if you eliminate Setsu over SQ, something will happen there. So I definitely want to do that. So we will see about that in the next episode. So thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. From here on out, I can't say that a lot of new things will happen, but I'm going to do my darnest best to try to unlock things that I didn't get a chance to see before. So that's something to look forward to, I suppose. And as always, this game is just exceptional. Like, it's been like, what, 3 months since I first began playing this game, and it's changed me so much. Like, not as fully as a person, but just thinking more about character development as I continue to try to write my own stories and tales and stuff. So that much I do appreciate gaining from this game. It definitely enlightened me, I guess is the better word for it. So with that said, I hope you all have a great and wonderful day, and that you did appreciate me finally realizing that, you know, I could feel Setsu in and the page is not blank from them anymore. I hope you all have a great and wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!